Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Lindy. I am a 27-year-old zero-based budgeter living in North Carolina with my fiance. And on this channel, I just document our financial journey to reach savings goals, pay off debt through the cash stuffing method. In today's video, we are going to be stuffing our income from the first week of March, which includes Adam's paycheck. I did not get any income last week because I was sick. Adam thankfully was able to work 2 days and then had some sick pay. He was able to cash out. And then we also got our federal tax returns last week as well. So in total, we brought in $3,459, and we will be stuffing the majority of that today. We kept $269 in the bank to cover our fixed expenses, so our bills, and $25 to cover our gas, which we just pay with our credit card, so we just keep that in the bank. And then we have some placeholder money to represent some other money we're keeping in the bank for our sinking funds. So we'll go ahead and count this and see exactly how much we are stuffing today. So in placeholder money, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2,000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 2,700 in placeholder money. 2,700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3,000, 320, 3,040, 3,050, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3,100, 3,105, 106, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is $3,135 that we are stuffing today. Let me just double check that real quick from my spreadsheet. My dog is right behind me chewing on her bone. We also have the heater on, so if you can hear that in the background, I apologize. I could be off by $30 somehow. But we will just jump in and see how far we get. And if we're off by 30, I will remedy that somehow. So we are gonna start with our green binder first. And I'm gonna move this to the side here. So green binder starts out with our annual bills, the first of which is auto insurance, which gets $21 every week. And this should now have 258, so 100, 200 already in the bank, 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, and 8. Renter's insurance is our second annual bill, and it gets $4 every week. And this should now be at 76, 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Car maintenance is a revolving fund or a sinking fund, and this gets $23 every week. And it should now be at 575, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 already in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Haircuts is getting $9. And it should be at $36. So 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Home Goods is getting $3. And it should now be at 35, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Laundry is getting $2. We did go to the laundromat last weekend because we just needed to wash like everything, all the blankets, all the sheets, because with our fevers, we were just sweating a lot. So we used some of this, and I'm just keeping quarters in here, but I'm only gonna count the cash, just to make that a little easier for me. So we are adding $2 this week, and we should have $6 in cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So every time I get a quarter, I might throw it in this envelope here for the laundromat, and then we'll just keep adding cash each week. This is 1 for the laundromat, but 2 also for dry cleaning as well. Medical is getting $20, and it is at 21. Pets is getting $39. And we should have $103 in cash, plus this $86 gift card will get us $189. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, and 3. We had the BarkBox charge to our account for $170 something last week. I need to double check if that's for 6 months or for a year. And just make sure we're setting aside to cover that each week. And then lastly, tuition is getting a big chunk this week. It's getting $1,866. Because of our tax return, we were able to set aside a larger amount towards tuition, which is exciting because we're well ahead of our projections for what I actually need for school. So that's $1,000. I'm gonna pull the 100s from the back because I have these marked with an A already for our high yield account, and this money is being transferred to our high yield. So that's 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. And then 66. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So that's 20, 40, 65, and 6. And this should now be at 5,866. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. 8, 20, 40, 65, and 6. So 5,866. Now that'll do it for our green binder. And then moving on to our blue binder, starting off with our extra debt payment. This already has 500 in it. That's weird. I will say I was budgeting last night after having a single IPA, so I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, tuition or extra debt payment is getting an additional 500 this week. And I will go ahead and pull up our 3K tracker so we can go ahead and mark off the values for that. This money is in the bank, and at the end of the month, we will deposit any real cash that is accrued here and use that to make a payment towards our auto loan. So I'll go ahead and pull up the 3K tracker and we will get that updated. Okay, so this is our 3K tracker. And this week, I don't remember the exact math. So let me get our calculator pulled up here. So we have 90, 90, 85, 80, and 75. I think that's what we're doing, or maybe 2 80s. So 90 plus 90, oops. 90 plus 90 plus 85 plus 80 plus 80 plus 75 is 500. Okay. So we are filling in 90, 85, these are very poorly colored in, and 80, or 2 80s, and a 75, which is very exciting, for a total of 500 added. This is what the overall tracker is looking like. So that is exciting to see this progressing. Next is taxes, which is not getting anything this week. It currently has 52. Retirement is getting 498, and that's all that it will have. So it's 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, and 98. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 6, 7, and 8. So again, this sits in our normal bank account, and then at the end of the month, we use this money to make a contribution to our IRAs. Christmas is not getting anything. Travel is getting $50 this week, just because we had some extra income from the tax returns. Adam's family does do a beach trip every year. We don't typically have to pay for anything when we go on those trips, which is amazing. Super grateful for that. But we just want to have a little bit of money to spend if we want to go out to dinner on our own or want to go shopping. We'll have some money. So we're adding $50 this week to here. So this should be at 261, 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 61. And travel. Birthdays is getting $7 this week. It's 5, 6, and 7. And it should now be at 75, 20, 30, 20, 40, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And birthdays. Oh, shoot. Where did that just go? Oh, thanks. I will have to fix that off camera. The clip just came off, but that's fine. And then Fun for Adam is getting $5. So 100, 200 already in the bank. 20, 40, 65, and 70. So that's 270 in Fun for Adam. And grocery rollover is getting, I believe, $2. So this is just money we hadn't spent from last week. So $2 going to grocery rollover. That is it for the blue binder. And then I am missing some money, it looks like. So we put $80, 20, 40, 60, 80 into groceries every week. And then I should have, yeah, I'm missing $30. So Adam gets a 20 for his spending money, and then I get 18. This is only 8, so I'm missing a 20 and a 10 somehow. Yeah, I don't know where that went, but that's fine. I will run back by the bank and grab that for us. I will go ahead and put this 8 into my wallet for my spending money. And that will cover us for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and want to continue on in this journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.